Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning. Happy Friday. I almost slept in a little too late and forgot to stream, but we are here. We did it. We remembered. All is well. Well, okay, most is well. Whatever. Happy Friday. Unless it happens to be past midnight and it's Saturday for you, in which case, happy Saturday. I honestly don't even remember what we were doing last time. Where even are we? Okay, we're at Oil Well North? Yeah, we're at Oil Well North. Three cars, but it gives you 10 grand. That's not so bad. Especially if you pair it up with this thing. Currently trying to find an old Lego video on the Wayback Machine, having zero luck. RIP. Happy Saturday to me in 3 hours. It's still Friday. Technically. For now. Not for long. Hello, Sean. Welcome to the stream. Durian has already left us. We're off to a great start. What engine do we have around here? I don't remember. We've got a DE2. Great. Everybody's favorite. Oh boy. Currently playing the game where the grind never stops. Wart? Oh wait, no, you probably mean War Thunder, don't you? Not Wart Hunter, though. I kind of want to see a game named Wart Hunter now. Completed Derail Valley's career mode yesterday. Nice. Is there like an actual endgame goal, or is it just like, do you get enough money to not have to worry about anything anymore? Because if it's enough money, we did that years ago. It's great. Hey Cryptic, welcome to the stream. Yeah, I thought I'd do a little bit of Derail Valley because I know we're going to be doing what's the game? Railroads Online on Sunday. Since there's the update where we can now safely play the game again. Get all the licenses, then you unlock custom career difficulties? That's interesting, never saw that. Oh, I've got the handbrake on still. I may be dumb. Saw that short where you blew up your own steam engine in Derail Valley. The timing on that was so perfect, man. It was top notch. It was beautiful. Okay, so we're looking yellow stripe, white tab, yellow stripe. It's probably over in that yard over there. Could be over here, though. Nope, never mind. It is right here on track B3. Switch. I might be stupid again. How did I not realize that switch was set a different way? God, I'm blind. See, I may have made it to stream, but I'm very much tired. This way. Couldn't find the video on the Wayback Machine. Started microwaving some lunch. Got punched in the balls by my dog. This afternoon is off to a great start. What are you talking about, TK? That's obviously the best start you could ever have to any day. Wake up, nuke some mac and cheese in the microwave, fail to find a video that you spent 3 hours looking for, and get smacked in the nuts. I didn't mean to get stuck like that. Why am I clipped into the train? Okay, we're safe, we're safe. How did I get stuck like that, though? What the heck? Okay. Link. Go down to here. Charlie, COS discussion, due to a lot of toxicity on the channel, is currently banned. Don't talk about it, please. Like, people are either so hyped that they hate people who aren't hyped, or they are so not hyped that they hate people who are, and it's just creating a toxic environment. Let's not talk about it on this channel for now. I'll bring it back later when the game has more to it, but right now, just don't bring it up. Thank you. I've been searching for this video for 9 years. I found it back in 2019, but I found it on a school day morning and couldn't watch it. When I got back from school, it was privated. Oof. That is a very weird coincidence. Somebody's clearly trying to just get in the way. Somebody's clearly got it out for you, TK. Look out. Where did I leave the... Oh, I left it over here. Don't want that switch that way. I think we just want this then, right? Okay, so, wait, how am I supposed to get to Harbor in Town in 40 minutes? Excuse me? That's like across most of the map. Am I really gonna be able to make that? Is that even physically possible? Good thing I checked that switch. We were not lined correctly to pick up the caboose. So, because, sorry, hold on. Let me get this job done and then I'll say what I'm trying to think of. Donk. Donk, donk. Link that up. Undo. Get on. Get the handbrake. So because we have all the money in the world, because I've basically beaten the game, I figure a good way to add an extra layer of challenge is to require that I use the caboose. So that's what we're going to be doing from here on out. I'm just legally obligated to put a caboose on the rear of my train. Highball onto the stream. Hello, JHR. Welcome, welcome. Happy Friday. Alright, let's roll. Train assembled. Orders got. Now all we need to do is get from point A to point B. Alright, I switched the set correctly. It's good. Running a D2 with an oil train. Oh, may the Lord have mercy for you on this run. Hey, it's the only engine I got, man. It shouldn't be too bad. It's only 3 cars. Guess who joined a model train club? Me. I've got to assume you got into a club somehow. That's nice. Congrats. I'm currently considering joining one. There's a local ON30 club that goes out to shows and does modular stuff. I don't think it could be fun to try and join them. Make a small 2x4 foot module that's just a little bit of straight track connecting some places. Occasionally run Snickerdoodle. Speaking of which, Snickerdoodle is coming along well. We need to repaint her, her boiler still, but that's like the last thing we need to do. We've got everything else in place, maybe except for like the coal pile. Okay, there's a few more things we need to do, like gluing on details that have broken off due to our meddling with the tiny locomotive, but those are pretty small details, you know. It's pretty easy to fix those. Her caboose arrived yesterday. And I've almost finished it. We do need a few more parts and screws and whatnot, but we have a tiny little 11-foot caboose that we're just gonna run behind Snickerdoodle. It's a beautiful little thing. Hello, Overland. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. So the 5K sub special is coming along. Hopefully it'll be out this next week. An 11-foot caboose? Now that sounds hilariously cute. It has been so hard to build. The instructions for it, quite frankly, suck. But it is rather cute. It's like a logging caboose, you know, so it doesn't have a cupola or anything. It's just a shed on wheels, but I think it'll fit in well behind the tiny locomotive because it's like half her size. Dump glue into box, shake box, curse. Those instructions. Oh no, it's like, hey, now you have to get the piece that looks kind of like this, but instead of actually showing you what the piece looks like, they just describe it and hope that you know what they mean. I know that I have messed up already. I used the wrong pieces on the frame. But it's not like something that's gonna kill me, fortunately. I haven't made any mistakes that are huge, I just made a minor one. But, be of fear, the man with the onion nuts is here. Okay, I'm actually eating cookies. Cookies. I want a cookie, man. Only 9 viewers? Hang on, be right back. I gotta do my job as a de facto unchosen religious propaganda minister. You know? If I had a nickel for every time that somebody became the de facto unchosen religious propaganda minister, I would have a lot more than 2 nickels. I wouldn't have a lot of nickels, but it's kind of weird that it's happened more than once. In fact, it's weird that it happened more than twice. Hello, Kay, welcome to the stream, welcome to the stream. That is one tall tree, unless that's the farm. Oh, it's totally a tree. It's 100% a tree. Why is it so tall? I had a nickel for every time someone started a cult in my school. I'd probably have $1 million. Oh, don't worry. That's just classic school stuff. If I had nickels for that too, I'd be a rich man, and I would not be doing YouTube. How fast are we going? We're going at a smooth 55. We can bump it up a notch. Now I'm curious, since I already talked about taking up the post to set up the theocracy, now I've got to look into my competition. Oh, don't worry, your competition is 2 years old and has probably even forgotten they did it in the first place. I do find it kind of interesting that this starting area just stays there, even though like you never would need to revisit it in a million years. I mean, I guess there's a locker or something in there, isn't there? But like, that's about it. Thank you for reminding me that I need to turn off my wipers over Lent. It's not raining anymore. Squeaky wipers are giving me British Leyland vibes. Okay, so we want right, left, right. Barrel down the middle of town. Starting area serves as an obstacle after the tutorial. It's not a very good obstacle, all things considered. Once eyeballed into it at near 70 and somehow managed to stop without plowing through the back of the shed. Hey, come on now, if you plowed through the back of the shed, you just would have been able to recreate that one Thomas the Tank Engine episode, you know? Maybe with a diesel engine, sure, but... You know, the funny thing, I'm using a wireless keyboard, right? And normally you wouldn't be able to notice the delay, but earlier today, just to wake myself up and warm up for before the stream and practice and whatnot, I decided to play some Geometry Dash. And, yeah, no, the latency between pressing a key and something happening on my computer is surprisingly high. That game was unplayable with how bad it was. I had to pull out my game controller that's wired, plug it in, and press. So now then it was working fine, but before that it was horrible. May or may not have also thrown the D2 off the track at like 75 on my first run. Nice. That's the classic Derail Valley experience. I mean, you've got to derail some valleys, right? Never had that with my wireless keyboard, but my wireless mouse tends to drop out from time to time. I don't use the mouse because the mouse has been so bad for me that I use a wired mouse. And I guess I could play Geometry Dash on my mouse, but I kind of don't like playing on my mouse. It's just not my cup of tea, you know? I much prefer having a button to press rather than a trigger to click. You know, one of these days we should just stream Geometry Dash. Try and beat a level live on stream for no reason. Because nobody's gonna watch that. But I can at least enjoy myself. And for the few diehard loyal fans, they can see me be good at a random video game. Can you fry eggs on that engine cover yet? Ah, no, we're not in summer right now. We're more in, like, fall, I think, so... If your fans can remember, it's Friday. Don't worry about it, Dak. I forgot it's Friday, too. Wish Derail Valley had some more steam engines to play around with. I honestly think the amount of steam engines we have now is pretty good. Like, I know it's not a hugely exciting amount, but we have, what... 6 locomotives total, and they're all kind of well balanced and fit within a sort of progression tree pretty well. Maybe a third one that's sort of like a little bit bigger, Could work. Nah, I don't think a bigger one would be better. Well, maybe it would. It could be interesting. Could you imagine an articulated engine? We get ourselves an 0660 here. Alright, we are set for the harbor. And I can charge up that real quick. Just watched a 2-hour-long video about Top Gear. Wow. I mean, I say wow, but I've totally watched a 4-hour-long video discussing a movie that was 1 hour and 30 minutes long. So, can't say I blame you, man. Can't say I blame you. Sometimes it's fun to just go into a long video and have a good time. Which I guess is an excuse for me to upload 2-hour-long videos of me rambling while painting things for my channel members. Your competition is 2 years old and it has probably forgotten they did in the first place. Boy, I need the best Spotify workout playlist any of you can spot me. There is a playlist here on YouTube that I haven't completed yet because I keep putting it off, but I do have like a 70-hour playlist here on YouTube on my channel titled Bups and Bops. So if you ever want to listen to my taste in music, go right ahead. You will have 70 hours of very interesting taste. But I also like have a very specific order that I wanted those songs to be in, and I've forgotten to finish adjusting that order. No, it's Europe. We would get a Garrett. Actually, there's a German 0880 articulated tank engine. They could add. Gosh, that would be so. That 0880T. I mean, I guess we've seen weirder engines out there, but definitely a strange wheel arrangement to me. I think one of my favorite wheel arrangements I've ever seen was an 0440T. I think that they're actually still operating them, not like as a tourist railroad even. I might be wrong though. I'll have to check. So you're driving the railroad equivalent of a mini truck. I kind of just hit V to try and go into third person mode. I may be stupid. But yeah, we're running a DE2 today. It was all we had at the local industry, so... Don't like that sound. It is not a good noise. $60. We're running around 60. I think we'll be okay. But let's go down to 40 just for safety's sake. Speaking of Garrett's, I made a Tweetsy Garrett for me. I don't think that's how this works, Dak. I don't think you can make a Garrett and a Forney at the same time. The sound of imminent railment, exactly. Fortunately, we're okay, we're fine, we're safe. We haven't died. Yet. We might be dying if we keep gaining speed like this. Hold on. I don't know what the speed limit is on this segment of track. Okay, it's 70. Okay. We're safe. We're okay. We're fine. Totally wasn't terrified for a moment there. Don't mind me just panicking. Okay, so we need to bring that to C to I. If I recall correctly, C is... No, I don't recall correctly. Oh, yes, I do recall correctly. Okay. I tried to make the basin for you, but you can't link them together. You mean the basin fairly? Because fairly is the kind where there's one engine on both sides of the train, or the cab, while the Forney is like the Mason Bogey, but without the articulation. A little wheel slip is okay, but you don't water grinding. Don't worry, we totally water grinding. We want to die. It's it's the classic Derail Valley experience. I mean, it's in the name of the game. Hold on, let me try and lure Durian up here. There we go. With Derail Valley to work out speed limits, think of a number, half it, still derail. I mean, I've been rather good with not derailing in this game. Not perfect, obviously, but fairly good. Gato is backo. She returns, the pretty kitty. Alright. Well, let's pump up the speed, because I know we're going on a slight uphill for a moment here. Okay, maybe we're not going on a slight uphill here. This is real bad. But it's not derail bad. We're saying, woo! We did it, boys. We didn't blow up. Which is kind of relevant considering our consist today. How's the On30 project going? It's going along nicely. We're really close. I think we're gonna be able to finish Snickerdoodle tonight, and then we'll be able to get the video out sometime either on Sunday or Saturday. Well, maybe if we get it out on Sunday or Saturday, I'm probably gonna show it to members first, and then we'll have we'll post it on Monday for the public, probably. Snickerdoodle's coming along. She's looking good. We got a caboose that's like 11 feet long. It's just a tiny logging caboose. It's almost finished. We just need some extra screws and stuff, but... we're getting close. We might have videos for a few weeks based off of this week, because we're also working on some box cars. And we might have those ready for tomorrow, because I'm hoping that, or maybe even today, because I'm hoping that basically we can have some actually formal-looking freight cars to run behind Snickerdoodle when we finish her. Don't like that sound? Speaking of speed, he won't let me run Fairleys on his server. Based. Good. Thank God. I would be in that same boat. 100%. Alright, so we need to bring this up to C2I. First of all, C. And 2I is the center track. Look at this thing coasting along. Hey, Snickerdoodle, I got a bit of a trip planned for Saturday. Gotta go check out that station building I've sent photos of before and exploring some of the old MR and BT trackage. Nice, nice. Remember, boxcars can only carry one kind of cargo. We're not playing Railroads Online here, man. So 130. So they carry nothing, because you can't actually put anything inside them because they're so small. Even better. Okay. So once we're in here, we'll just park the train. And we'll make sure to quickly set a handbrake on one of them. Fuel cutoff. I mean, I don't really need to do the fuel cutoff thing, but I'm gonna do it anyways. Saves like $2, but I've already got so much money. Nice. Okay, perfect. I know. I don't care. I want to waste my money. That's a fun idea. It's also, well, that's switching, but it's only one thing I need to switch. That's an option. Haven't been to Food Factory in a while. That's an option. Machine Factory in town. We've been there recently, so we can throw all that out for now. We'll look at it later, but Sawmill isn't very exciting. Girlfriend, we'll take that. Steel mill drop-offs. It's consideration. Not enough cargo to justify the cost. Switching job, very simple. Oh, well, it's literally just taking what you've already got and then storing it. So let's keep that one on our person. No machine factory in town stuff. Not enough money for how many cars we're moving. That's an option. No. It's an option, and that's an option. So what engines do we have here today? Because obviously we've got two DE2s, but what's actually in the roundhouse? Got a DE6, two DH4s, nice. And we got ourselves an S282. We'll probably go for the DE6, I guess. Or maybe we'll pick up one of the DH4s for switching. Speaking of switching, it's not worth it. Could be worth it. Could be worth it. Alright, hold on. Right. I forgot. I set a handbrake. It's kind of the entire point of parking these things. I have a couple of music playlists. One is for the thinking, two is for everything, which I don't know what category it is. Three, old favorite stuff that is so outdated I should worry work deleted. Some stuff in native language. Songs with either jokish names or songs that are jokes that by themselves. Game movie themes I like, old game movie themes that I liked and should delete, anime and Japanese songs, metal bands I should check out, pirate songs, Yara har me. It's always good to see pirate songs. Eurodance, Will Ryan the game songs, the old playlist I had on phone, German folk stuff. That's a lot of playlists. I have, like, some old playlists where I try to stay organized. And I have one that's just called Roulette, where every song is a complete and utter meme. But one of the songs is called He's Not Too Big.mp4, which is a very old video from this channel. And all it is Ridley's theme from Smash Brothers. But it's bass boosted so loud that it actually got somebody's ears to bleed once. So whenever you put on the playlist, it's Roulette, because you shuffle the playlist so you don't know what songs are coming up, and all of them are memes, but occasionally you'll bite the bullet and your ears will get shattered. It's amazing for Discord calls. Why don't they have an ES44AC? I think it's because this is a more European style of game. At least I'm assuming that the ES44, I feel like that's an American engine. I'm not really all that well versed on diesels, but if I made a playlist, it would be like 2K songs long because of my wildly eclectic music taste. Oh, TK, don't worry, mine is 700. Oh wait, no, sorry, mine is 800 songs long right now. I still haven't finished working on it, but I've got a massive spreadsheet for, like, for organizing it, because it's just like I actually have a very, very precise way I want to make my playlist play out. And it's like 70 hours long. It's great. It's glorious. Three, two, now. Okay, apparently we're having some pretty nasty wheel slip in this rain. How much does this game cost, and is it on Steam? It is on Steam. I believe it's like $40. Not exactly cheap, but it's very fun. Well, let's just leave this on, like, notch 1. Pirates, my friends, are going to be trying out Blood and Plunder, which is a Pirates Land/Naval 28mm minis. And if we like it, we're going to do an RPG campaign and add transporting goods in it. I mean, that sounds fun. That sounds fun. Somebody recommended to me a game called, or a series called 18XX. Has anybody ever heard of it? Because apparently, it is a train-related game of some kind. It's like a board game where you try and build up the best rail network. You know, why am I going up there? Hold on. I need to go all the way. I need to actually accept this contract. Yep, C2I, C3L, D2S. Okay. I didn't mean to teleport through the stairs. Whoops. We are turning Stir Stream into a Thomas the Tank Engine episode. Yes, we are. Now that you've mentioned it, Dak. Hold on. Where's that? You know that one guy who actually, like, Mark Morgan, I think it is. Want to say? I don't remember his name. I am so sorry, dude. I'm butchering everything here, but you just get him to voice over an episode of just us running trains. Are you working the oil yard? No, we're currently working the harbor. Okay, so 2S is over here. Yes. Yes. My playlist is only 310 songs, but still almost 21 hours. 21 hours is honestly kind of short for 300 songs. By then I was at 30. Hold on, let me Bups and Bops organization, latest iteration, all the way down to the bottom. Oh right, I've deleted like literally everything because I'm still reworking it because I'm an idiot. Well, I know what I need to do after stream. Thomas the Tank Engine, but he's a prototype Panther 2 tank. Panzer of the River. Or sorry, Panzer of the Lake. What is your wisdom? What's our speed at right now? Around 10, okay, that's not bad. Okay, it's like 15, but still, it's not bad. D2S. Cute cat, I have a dog. I've never really been much of a dog person, mostly because, like, when I was young, they would jump on me all the time, and it terrified me. But dogs are good. Dogs are good. We just always had cats. Our first cat was Harriet, our second one Hestia, our third one Pearl, and now this fourth one is Durian. We've had a lot of cats during our lifetime. I mean, it's not like the most, but 4? You know? Imagine Monty Python and the Holy Grail, but with Panzer of the Lake. I could see that. I could totally see that happening, TK. We have to do an AI-generated Monty Python and the Holy Grail now. The worst recreation possible. 4 minutes! Oh, we'll take it. What else is there to do now? There's gotta be a new order that just spawned. Yeah, here we go. Haul empty cars to Oil Well Central. We could haul a bunch of empty cars to Oil Well Central, actually. Hold on. It's not a bad idea. Because all this stuff really isn't too heavy. So we could grab a single DH4, which would be a little cheaper, and then we can accept a string of 3 jobs. We do also have... But there's also the steel mill stuff that pays quite well. And we haven't been to the steel mill in ages. You know, we can always just take this stuff and then go to the steel mill later. That's a possibility. Let's do that. And while we're here, let's quickly repay that. And now let's go delete the garbage. The Panzer of the Lake shot out Excalibur, signifying by divine province that I was to rule. That is why I am your king. Later on in the movie, somebody just gets shot by a tank sitting in a lake. It's just like a minute of awkwardness as everybody's like, well, that guy's dead. We are the knights who say nay. Such a fun movie. Used to watch that all the time as a kid. Okay. Turn that on. Starter. Forwards. I'm an idiot. Tracks need to be redone. No wonder it's called Derail Valley. Honestly, the track layout is kind of what makes this so much fun. Everything being so jank and so bad helps add some interesting challenge rather than just running train from point A to point B, you know? Alright, let's go ahead and turn the turntable through the method that some people call cheating. I just call it intentional game design. For interesting challenge, read brown trouser moment. I kind of misread that as movement rather than moment. And either that's a really, really weird rally that you're going to, or that is one hell of a bowel movement if it makes the entirety of your trousers brown. I didn't pick up any of the jobs. Whoops. Oh well, that's not too hard to fix. While waiting for that, I'm gonna go put some stuff away. I need a little more inventory space, and we happen to have a caboose over here. So, let's go ahead. Put the boombox down. I don't really use the locomotive remote. It's a cute idea, but... not exactly using the shovel right now, so let's go ahead and put that down here alongside the... Actually, wait a minute. I can just put that away in my backpack. It's kind of funny to think about, but I can. The real brown trouser moment was the perfectly timed oh no right before that poor steam loco exploded. That was such perfect timing, man. It was so funny. I'm proud of that moment. I'm proud of that moment, he says, blowing up a boiler that would probably cost the company a couple $100,000. And getting fired from his job. You ever had a moment where you're running the Mikado and you look over and go, I have no water, and then you die? Well, this infomercial is for you. Like, fired from his life, a boiler explosion can level a full New York City block. Hey, that's assuming you don't dominoes the shit out of those buildings, man. You can do better than that. One New York City block? Come on now, that's weak stuff. Wait a minute, hold on. I might be dumb. I know I say that a lot, but I've realized I was supposed to do something. So we need blue, orange, orange, blue, orange. So I think we actually want to grab the cars that are already over here last. Because they've got the caboose on them. So... you can fix that problem right up by using diesel engines. It's not a pipe bomb on wheels and takes less men to run. It can still explode, but at least you'll have a chance of living and won't die. Gotta go, stir. I got some errands to do, and I will watch the VOD later. Alright, Amma, thanks for joining in, man. Have a good one. Alright, so... are these... let's see here. White, yellow, yellow. So this is one cut right here. Dink. Doink. Yep, okay. And the other cut is blue, orange, orange, blue, orange. I don't think it's in this yard, unfortunately. Hold on. Wait. Oh, is it in yard C? Oh, 100% is. Geez, that's going to be a bit tricky to get to. Not the hardest thing in the world, but that's a little annoying. Working on the ballast and cement plant in my game. What game are you playing, Colorado? Speaking of exploding, I noticed that my school blocked the emergency gas shut-off valve in their building with the TV. So if the building ever caught fire, massive kaboom is imminent, and given that they've had to rebuild the school twice due to massive destructive fires. Oh gosh. Well, TK, if you ever stop showing up to streams, I guess we know what happened. Ever been running down the railroad and suddenly pass a sign that reads Kenosha Pass? And then your brakes don't break? then you just pulled a 346, and nobody wants that. Playing on Train Simulator 2 2019. It's a custom route made by me, and I made the mission. Okay. I'm like, is there some game where there's a cement plant? Because I'm thinking, like, Railroads Online. I'm like, there's obviously nothing in there, but nah, okay. Trains make sense. Ooh, excuse me. Man, this text limit is quite annoying. Like, it is kind of annoying. But, I mean, it is supposed to be chat more than it is supposed to be walls of text, admittedly. But I guess we just work a little differently than how YouTube typically expects people to. My school is probably mildly unsafe to be in at all. The main support beams in the gym all have massive visible fractures running their entire length. Oh boy. Don't worry, if they somehow fall down during dodgeball, just remember fire safety rules, because basically they're the only thing that can help you feel safe. Because you're certainly not going to survive the building. Did I forget to... No, I remembered to close that. Okay. Well, let's do this. And by let's do this, I mean let's go across the yard and grab the rest of the stuff we need, because we're always going to need to grab more. I have a classmate who openly admits he knows the chemical recipe for dynamite in our chemistry class. Is all the ingredients, dude. That sounds like something that could very, very easily just end in disaster. That sounds like the plot to a comedy movie that turns out actually to be a tragedy horror movie. Why? No. Why did I have to think of that? No. Oh god. You guys know the bowling animation? The bowling gif? Oh god. I'm just remembering the one from Corridor Digital now, where the bowling ball getting bullied in school. And then one bowling pin helps them out. And the next day they've got a little note on their locker that just says, "Don't come to school tomorrow," and the screen says, "Spared." Oh, I'm going to hell. Currently loading up a rock train to go to a rock facility. You know, that's actually something I could model in my railroad, isn't it? A quarry of some kind. That could be good to put on the WPK. I know the way to make nitroglycerin, but I don't have the chemicals. See, that's the dangers of this guy. He has the chemicals. He has the power. Same classmate has also apparently figured out how to make a reusable microwave grenade that causes your body to blow itself up? What? Why would you want to do that? Clear yet? No, we're definitely not clear. We literally just got past it slightly. Flip it around. Let's quickly make sure this is the handbrake that's on, while this one is turned off. Pop in the engine backwards. I don't know why I'm walking out this way, I'm just doing it, I guess. Oh, for heaven's sake, really? Really, computer? Deactivate, activate. There we go, okay, good, good. Cat cam. I guess something to mention. So, on the first video where I decorated the 0-30 combination coach, right? Some people mentioned in the comments, one person in a nice and constructive way, one person in a kind of rude and brash way. Some people commented that you can put the decals in 90% isopropyl alcohol, and it'll dissolve them. And we tried it out, and they're right. It does. With the big decals that are mostly paint, it's not quite the best, though, because you still get a layer of random paint that you're going to have to paint over anyways. And so, like, using Solvaset versus using that stuff, the Solvaset just does it way faster and gets a similar effect, so... just something kind of neat to mention. So if we're lucky, we might have some boxcars finished by tomorrow, actually. We might have 3 boxcars ready to run. Taking notes, I want to decal some 09 stock at some point when I feel brave. So, basically what I've heard is the isopropyl alcohol is generally better at getting the stuff that's super detailed. Or like, I guess it's not really decals so much as it is, it's better at getting lettering on the side of a locomotive or a car or something like that, I think. What the heck is going on right there? Also, hello, Johnny. Welcome to the stream. What just happened? Okay, we're safe. We're safe. Oof. The overture is not required yet. Oh, don't worry. We're only running empties. The overture is never going to be required. Have there been any derails in the valley? Ah, not yet, not yet. We've been chugging along. No real dangers. We ran a 3-car oil train earlier today, and now we're running a massive train of empties. It's going to be 5, 10, 13 cars. So we just picked up our second load. Hold on, let me rearrange these. There we go. Perfect. That's the front, that's the second bit, that's the third, okay. Oh! Wait, if that opens up, we can just store stuff in there. Well, I know what we need to do now. Make a giant stack of of these orders and leave them in the caboose. Once it clears the points, throw the switch, get back to the locomotive real quick. Brakes on, throw her in reverse. Also, I just realized the cat camera's kind of at a horrible position. Oh wait, no, it's not at a horrible position. It just decided to deactivate itself again for no reason. That's stupid. On a note that's less worrying than my mildly psychotic classmates in dangerous school building, I found out one of my friends has never seen The Princess Bride, so me and another friend are planning a 3-person watch party. Yes, good. Yes, good movie. I haven't seen that one in a couple of years, though. Last time I watched it was probably like 2016. Wow. For the record, I suffered no ill effects from the spam burger the other night. That's what the spam burger wants you to think, man. It's all part of their plan. Also, this is why I hate my wireless keyboard. I'm trying to press. I'm trying to move. What is it doing? Move forwards. Good God. I'm gonna need a new keyboard at this rate. This one really ain't cutting it. Turn it off, turn it on. Oh, God. Okay, there we go. Finally. That took way too long to sort itself out. And that is why I don't play Geometry Dash on my keyboard. Got a 50-inch flat screen and an epic DVD player that can hook up to a surround sound system, so it'll basically be the ultimate watching experience. Nice, nice. I wish we had a TV that big, but no, I think we got like a... Actually, I don't know how big of a TV we got. Maybe 30 inches? 40? I don't know. It's not really something that we use too often anyways. Wireless keyboard antics. I hate it, man. It's so bad. Just work properly half the time, please. I had a wired keyboard, but then I kind of spilled a lot of water on it. Actually, I spilled apple cider on it, and it kind of broke. So where's the wipers again? There they are. Hi. Oh, wait. That's kind of cute. There's little sounds for you walking through the puddles. Nice. Just wondering what that noise was. Hey, somebody just blew up a steam engine boiler in the background. That was clearly somebody making the same mistakes I did, saying "oh no" and then dying in a boiler explosion. Right, guys? That's how this works. Oh, wait, that's not the throttle. Man, I don't know why, but standing in the rain is actually making me feel cold. I'm gonna go back into the cab just so I don't have to be in the rain. I immediately say that and I go back into the rain because I don't want to be trapped in this tiny little hole. Oh yeah, on the subject of Owen 30, since I know we've been bringing it up a lot this stream, but it is a good way to keep conversation going. My father did go down to the train store today. He's not working there today. He normally does, but today something else is going on. And what did he say? We'll probably be getting some screws, some new paint, some couplers, and some figurines. Maybe. We'll see. Oh gosh. I'm feeling the lag again. Hold on. No. We're taking out the batteries from this keyboard. This is bad. It's not the batteries that are the problem. It's just that the keyboard's latency is horrible sometimes. Take out the batteries, slide them back in. I cannot change the PNG tuber emote because I'm currently... my keyboard literally doesn't have power. Okay. Turned it. There we go. Much better. Hopefully. Now then. We'll pop in here. Oh my god, there's so many drawers in this thing. What the heck is this? Wait, there's a bed? Oh, there is a bed. That's nice. Okay, well, let's go to sleep. For once, in a building that we can call our own. Caboose is awesome for storage, and that is a toilet. Oh, well, perfect. I'm gonna allow me to go ahead and put my DH3 manual over here, then. It's a waste basket. There's no terminal for accepting contracts, unfortunately, but I guess that would be kind of tricky to do. Alright. Now then. Contract grab. Contract grab. Contract grab. So for this one we want it to be on C1S. This one we want to be in G6S. And this one needs to be on D2S. Yep, okay. Perfection. Forwards, starter, break off. Damn, Tiki got that cool school experience. The most I ever had was a week of daily fire warning that no one ever figured out what was about in the fire drill during a math test. Although another school in town did dig up a World War II mine while clearing the stadium. That sounds, did anybody get hurt? Sheesh. A friend of mine recently showed that Tillig, a German manufacturer, made dual gauge 00 and 009 track. My wallet caught fire. That has been me with 0 and 30, man. Oh my god, the keyboard is not working again. I'm legitimately getting so annoyed at this I want to throw it at a wall. Like, seriously, what is the problem with this keyboard? Why is the latency this bad? God. Also, how fast are we going here? 40, okay. It's a little spicy. Oh, speaking of 009, something interesting. Fuck this keyboard. That I saw recently was that Bachmann did come out with a trench locomotive in 009. It's not the 262 like the one we've got, you know, on the one we're doing on the channel here, but it's a 460. So if you ever want one of those, you can pick them up. I think they have DCC. And the 460s, I own 2 of them. They're lovely locos. They're really nice. Yeah, I saw a video on them recently, showcasing them with sound and DCC. They look pretty nice. They look pretty cute. They're not quite the same as the 262s, of course. I like those ones a little bit better, but they're still nice. They're very similar. No one was hurt, but I'm sad that I didn't know anyone there. I forgot to ask the 2 teachers to go over there from time to time to tell me if anything else happened. I'm gonna go ask them right now at 11 p.m. Yeah, I'm gonna go up to their house, knock on their door. Hey, remember that landmine you found at a school 3 years ago? Would you mind telling me more about that? I want to know more about that. game, we're going below 40 miles an hour. TK, actually the chemistry room might have been slightly evacuated once because of a mishap, but I'm not 100% certain now, the bad smell from there wasn't weird after enough time passed. Man, you're reminding me of a really fun little story that I totally need to tell on stream. But let's get over this hill and out of this loud noise, and then I'll tell it, okay? Because there's another story from my school that you've reminded me of. It's a little cursed in the best way possible. Are we not gonna make it over this hill? Do we need more power? Oh no, we're gonna make it. We're gonna make it. We got this. Alright then, who's ready for a horribly cursed story? I mean, it's really short, but somebody microwaved it. God dang it. Of course we hit a tunnel as soon as I start talking. Anyways, somebody microwaved a condom. There was a public school microwave, and they thought, yeah, this is a good idea. It wasn't. It was really stupid. The entire school had to be evacuated because it was filling up with this fog. This very thick yellow smoke filled the entire building, and they had to evacuate the whole thing. And some of the teachers were real champions. One of them went into the building. Well, actually, some of them went into the building to try and find students in case they didn't see them in their head count or roll call, and they hadn't signed out on the school's front board where you sign in and sign out just to make sure the school knows whether or not you're on their property. And one poor teacher had to go in there, take the microwave out back in the school, and then blast it down with a hose. But one teacher was an absolute champion and actually did that. I worry about the thought processes of some people evermore by the day. Sounds like something half the people I know in my school would do. Oh, don't worry. It's something that like 75% of the people at my school would have done if they were given the opportunity. Also, is it just me? Did I forget a handbrake somewhere? Because I feel like we're going a little slow. No, we would have heard the handbrake. So we're not really having those issues right now. I wonder what's going on. My first day at the second university building, someone lost €3 at the vending machine, and someone else was washing their hair in the bathroom. Surprised nothing has gone down with the microwave. So that's probably why the chemists are on the top floor of the building, so you can't smell them at the bottom. Where I'm at, since every other tester is in the lab. That would make sense why the thing is at the top of the building. Because chemistry makes a lot of smells. You know what? Let's get a screenshot. Nice, nice. The history/economy building has those old Soviet-era prison cars on the first floor. What happened there, huh? Why would you need prison? I guess, you know, sometimes the student's just really, really bad and you don't want him there, and bang, you got a makeshift prison. Chemistry makes a lot of smells. It sounds like a pickup line we forgot from last Sunday's stream. Oh, God. Chemistry makes a lot of smells, and baby, we stink up the place. There you go. There's your really bad pickup line of this stream. So only the back of the train needs to go to a different place, or location. Different track. So put those in A2S, and these will go on B6S. That's not too hard to do. Okay, okay. I got this. Cakewalk. Surprised you're not going quicker with the weather lightening the load? I mean, we're on an uphill, and, I don't expect... The rain is kind of helping with our tractive effort, you know? Our adhesion. lightning get it. Well, Overland is not actually thunderstorm though. It's just rain. The joke doesn't work when it's not actually lightning. Okay, never mind. It turns out I'm just an idiot. Oh, that was perfect timing. I'm clipping that. 100% clipping that. Apparently I just have impeccable timing with this game, man. God's got great humor and has decided to spite me today. So we just need to go to section B. Now that one needs to go to section A. Okay. If that's the case, A2S is that weird one that's over here. Okay. I think we're gonna stop in B, set handbrakes, get the reward from B, and then we'll pull forwards and back into A2S. I think that's the best way to handle this. See, the cat is watching its natural television in the window. She likes this window. It's a heated window, too, because she's sitting on top of my computer. So she gets a nice warm seat. She gets to be near me. Okay, well, apparently she's leaving now. Hold on. Wait. That button. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Just so we can get even more cat. Messing around on my custom roads online map. The tutorial is very helpful with that, so thank you. You're welcome, man. Always glad to see people experimenting with their own maps. It's fun to see the creativity of community in full swing, you know? It's definitely not the easiest to do, but when it works, it's so good. Cut the reg. Turn on some brakes. slow us down just a little bit because we are coming up on a downhill segment. When it works, it works. Exactly. And when it doesn't, you kind of question why some people try to make their own maps, admittedly, but... Fortunately, I haven't seen any maps that I really question so far. Nobody seems to be making bad ones. Then again, it's kind of hard to really judge what makes it bad versus a good map. God, I remember back when I used to play Railroad a lot, and I would complain about people making bad maps constantly because I actually knew how to quantify that, and so many people would just ignore my warnings and be like, "Oh, but I want to build it this way." And then, gosh, well, I'm no longer playing the game, so I don't need to worry about it anymore. It's a lot harder when your computer goes, "Hey, you know this game that we can run perfectly fine?" Yeah, we can't run it at all anymore for no apparent reason. There's probably a reason that you can find by looking through the game files, maybe? Verifying that? I don't know. I've never had problems with Railroads Online, so I can't really say much on that subject. Map has too much two-way traffic, so it's either too many trains or trains that are too long. Hey, too many trains is better than trains that are too long, in my opinion. I guess it is all subjective in a way, but... Wait, hold on, let me go teleport ahead and throw this switch real quick. I know we are not set correctly. Bonk. We gotta be careful, because we are coming up on a 50-meter curve, I think? Or not 50, 50 kilometer an hour curve. And it's on a 3.3% downhill, so I'm gonna actually hit the brakes a little harder, because I don't want to derail on this. We've derailed on it before, I don't want to do it again. Okay, should be good. And also, there's another little problem I have to worry about. This switch right here is set to go up the mountain, and that's just not what I want to do. I'm heading for the oil well, not for the forest. I did light shuffling and moved the iron mine from where it was originally located over to the valley near the OG smelter location, so I could just have a smooth line to the coal mine that is 2%. Why is there a chat letter cap? That's just how YouTube works. 200 characters. I don't know if there's some way to break the limit, but I guess generally it's like you are kind of supposed to just be chatting and making smaller comments on the stream, which doesn't really work for our environment where we have back and forth conversations, streamer to viewer, but... Don't want to read my faculty's chat. I mispronounced that. Anyways, whatever. Because if I need to favorite save some stuff, then it's much easier on mobile later. But now I'm curious because I checked my gallery and someone definitely got drunk. Oh boy. Well, we got a Rule G violation today, folks. Oh, hey, you'll never guess who just got a Temu ad on their phone. Everybody's favorite corporation that totally isn't problematic, and using very predatory techniques to lure in new customers. Okay, we're looking for B6S coming from the east. Means we want full left. Okay. Wait a minute. B6S already has stuff on it. Well, that's easy to fix. I didn't mean to throw that on the ground. I meant to teleport. Rule G has been violated and Luna isn't even here. You mean Dak? Dak has been the recent Rule G violator. What's Rule G? Rule G is the don't get drunk while driving a train rule. Temu is interesting to say the least. I just use it to laugh at the very weird products. It's... I don't get how so many people keep falling for the very scammy techniques that they use to refer new people to the app. I guess people will do anything to save money. It's pronounced faculty, like the coup sound in coup, or recuperate. I do know how it's pronounced, it's just that I felt like I messed it up just a moment ago, that's all. I don't know why I felt I messed it up, but... Don't get drunk while riding a train. I mean, he was a passenger on a bus, but there's a rail line, so 50-50, I guess. No, it's... Rule G is technically don't get drunk while driving the train, not necessarily riding it. If you're riding it, it's probably better that you're riding the train rather than driving yourself to wherever you're going, you know? Why do I feel like I hear brakes? Is that just the wheels on the track? That is really not a good sound. I don't like it. Oh, it's because I had the air on slightly. Okay, there we go. There's the answer. Alright, let's turn on the brakes for real now. Hit handbrake 1, hit handbrake 2, pop over to the depot real quick, grab ourselves both orders, pop them in. 1994. Yep, nice money. Now, while we're here, I'm actually going to unpin the caboose. For various reasons. Now then. Shut up. I don't care. I know we've got wheel slip. You know what, just to spite you, I'm gonna turn on the sander and turn this thing on full. Screw this wheel slip warning, man. Can you shut up, please? What's wrong? Why are you giving me a brake pipe warning? I mean, I know I guess I forgot the handbrake, so whoops, that's my problem, but what is wrong with the engine? What was wrong with you, you dingus? Alright, so then when we get over here, we want to go right. And then we actually want to go left, followed by another right. Might also be able to pick up some contracts. Hold on, wait a minute. How long is this job supposed to be? 42 minutes? Hold on. Okay, so there's no new contracts for the stuff we just brought here. Dang it. Okay, well, whatever. I don't know anything about alcoholic percent, but I see 3 bottles in a party with 4 people. You're left with 1 bottle at 1 out of 10. Man, that Uno game effed him up. That thing is about as bad as our backup alarm on our truck. If you try to back up with a trailer hitch on, it makes the most annoying high-pitched squeal because it thinks you're gonna hit something. Oh god. Now that I think about it, I probably shouldn't violate the privacy of my fellow faculty mates. Worst case scenario, this pays off if I ever get drunk and my friends post about it in chat. Sometimes I wish the smelter, cordwood, and iron ore were parallel. Honestly, I think it's nice that there is some difficulty in unloading those. It makes things more interesting, but why does it have to be cordwood that is the track that we have to switch out manually? Like, cordwood is one of the most annoying, like, shouldn't it take more iron to make iron than cordwood to fire the furnace to make the iron? So it's kind of annoying. But I do like the challenge. I like the fact that it tries to get you to switch. Because really, switching is more fun than just running your train in circles, you know? Alright, brakes. Turn it around. Turn up the regulator. The one way I've tried to mitigate the, oh god, chat isn't scrolling down. YouTube, can you actually scroll down, please? Can you show me what's going on in chat? I mean, I guess you're not as bad as my keyboard, but I would like to actually read chat messages rather than just being stuck with a random statement. Okay, there we go, there we go. Move the smelter to where the ironworks was, log camp to where the oil well was. Now cordwood is a lot easier. Personally, the thing I do with cordwood is I kinda just... This is why I run shorter trains, because all you need to do is run 3 cars of cordwood to fill or to match 1 car of iron ore. And so that's just what I do. And it makes it easier to switch because you're not trying to run trains that are like 12 plus cars long. You're just running like 3 cars at a time. And that gives you more opportunities to run more trains, which is kind of what the game is all about. So, that's what I do. As a dwarf enjoyer that was too afraid of mines, I agree. The smelter needs to run on molten lava. Yeah, hold on. Let me get a bucket of lava real quick so that we can just fuel it up. Minecraft style, 100 items smelted all at once. Then I just shuttle 2 cordwood cars back and forth with a quarter 2, matches up with a shorter distance. And then there's me, who's decided to put the cordwood logging camp on the other side of the map from the smelter just because I am a sadist and a masochist, all in one bundle. Just thought I'd say hello, Kate. Listen. Found out that if you do it right, the cordwood can have 3 cars unloaded at once, so I ended up running trains in multiples of 3. You can actually unload them, you can spot them 4 at once, but you can also just run a track through the iron pile, because usually the iron pile isn't high enough to actually become a problem and block your train anyway, so... Virgin Minecraft furnace with lava buckets versus Chad Terraria furnace burns 24/7. You're using a furnace, man? You should be using the hell for. Actually, wait, no, you need the adamantine thing or whatever, right? You can do that, yeah. As long as the hitbox isn't clipping through the tracks, you can just run over the iron ore. Like, I really don't recommend it. Again, I think that the switching challenge is interesting, even if it is a little bit annoying. It is a fun way to keep some diversity in the game, and also I kind of just am not somebody who likes massive trains, but something you can do. It is a technique. It's gonna be a little tricky. Wait a minute. Weren't there cars over here a moment ago? Wasn't there a job on track 3S like a minute ago? Where did it go? What happened? How did it just disappear like that? Always put buffers right next to the iron pile. I do the same. It's just easier. It's just nicer. It looks cleaner. probably too far from it. The game does that, so it runs better. Well, I was just leaving the yard to come back into the yard by backing in. Why would it delete it in the 5 seconds that I was gone? That is probably what happened, is that I got a little too far away because I was trying to run this train, but like, wow, that's really not a far distance that you can shunt in this yard then. Wait a minute. I can just go down here and, throw this little lever, bleed out all the air pressure. Actually, I don't know if I wanted to undo that, but... handbrake on. Hey, we did it just barely under the time limit. Let's go. Nice, okay. Now then. I know I can make it cheaper. I don't want it to be cheaper. Alright, let's look at the jobs here. City Southwest, Harbor and Town. I don't want to go back to Harbor and Town. Could do... nah, you know what? Let's go up to Food Factory. Wait, isn't there some way that you can fast travel with the caboose? Hold on. Thought I remembered that there was some way to do that. Remember a time on Heist's Derail Valley stream where we had 3 seconds to spare? Hold on. How long did it take us here? Is there any way to tell, like, actual seconds? Well, we had 13 seconds to spare here. Nice. Not bad, not bad. How do we move the caboose? I'm pretty certain there's a way to do this. I just don't know it off the top of my head. Hello, sheep. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Maybe couple the caboose to the engine to see if that does anything. I don't think that's gonna do it. Let's leave that open. Because we go on the world map. This is not in a locomotive, but I am in a locomotive. Kind of. Hold on. How am I supposed to... Maybe I should actually grab my locomotive and just bring it over to the place I want to go, and then just call it, like, do that, you know? That could help. Caught your Sunday and Friday stream last week. They were really funny and good to hear. Glad to hear people are enjoying this stuff. This chaos. Can't fast travel with the caboose. You can fast travel to a location and then summon the caboose with the comms radio. Okay, okay. Well, let's fast travel then. In regards to Minecraft Terraria, there's a vintage story where the smelting of steel requires a furnace to be at a couple hundred Celsius for at least 4 days straight. That's in a special furnace that will actually crack while being used, and you can only burn it with coal. So store a whole buttload of charcoal for that smelter. Then you need to manually forge the armor and weapon you need. Jeez. I am very glad that I don't live in the era where I have to do that. Don't mind the missing textures in there. Yes, I would like to summon the caboose. I know it's expensive, I don't care. Let's just go ahead and toss literally everything in this little bunker here. Perfect. Alright. Now let's go ahead and let's go to food. No, let's actually go to Iron Mine West. I don't think I've ever done anything here. I read this from somewhere. They suggested that once you get coal, you could be able to put that in the smelter, but as the starting point, you have to use cordwood. That would be nice, but they kind of haven't done that yet. And I'm not sure the dev team is thinking about that. Maybe they are, maybe they aren't, I'm not sure. Oh hey, an S282, would you look at that? It's the steam engine. Maybe I shouldn't be over here. Okay, we're changing industries real quick. Where's someplace I haven't been to in a while? Haven't been to Girlfriend. Let's go there. It's gonna be expensive, but I have money. Hey, and we got ourselves a DH4, let's go. Happened the last time you used the S2A2? Well, nothing actually. Last time I used it, I ran a train and all was well. I just don't like using it very often. It's a little bit difficult, you know? Not my cup of tea. Now let's do this one. It's got 69 minutes. Okay. Unload and store train with steel slabs, steel rolls, steel delays, and steel bent plates. Gotcha, Chief. I gotcha. Now, where is all this? Is this it? Looks like it. We're on the right-hand side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, okay, this is it. 69 minutes of Girlfriend 2, perfect. You know, I'm not sure I'd consider 69 perfect, but I definitely would consider my girlfriend, yes. Alright. Start up. Wait, right, hold on. Electrics, on, close, turn off the handbrake, power on, for a little longer than that. Bonk, 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 forwards, home. I love the fact that because this tone is a reversing loop, my mind just immediately went to, you need to make sure that you have a special DCC bus for that. Because with model rariting, you know, you have to, like, you actually have to go out of your way and get a special wiring system to do that. Handbrake's on the wrong end. Let's fix that. You'll be looking for the giant plastic couplers on the end of the train next. We don't use plastic couplers here in the US, though, in the UK, I know there's like rapido couplers and there's those hook and ring ones or whatever. But here in the United States, we have metal couplers. We have knuckles. At least I hope that's the overseas thing and I'm not messing up here. It's accurate, or couplers are just horrible, and I'm only slightly jealous. Just buy US couplers. Ignore the fact that they're not prototypical. And thunk. That was a pretty hefty thunk. I don't think we damaged anything, though. I think we're okay. I mean, there's only one way to find out, so... Oh, we're good. That's what you said correctly. Okay, okay. I could do, but spending an hour fiddling with a tiny bit of chain and a tiny hook is more fun to me. At least that's what I tell my therapist. Derail Valley, but in real life. Not clickbait, gone wrong. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's do the math. 190. 90 over 9. That's not too bad. Well, I might have found another thing to binge on and just waste my money on for the Uintah project. Either that or to recommend to somebody who's trying to do Uintah. What now, dare I ask? I looked on eBay. There is something for 190, which is just 9 freight cars. Well, okay, it's 8 freight cars and a caboose. I might recommend this to somebody, because I know they want to do a certain type of layout, so... bookmark that real quick. So regarding the guy who got drunk in my faculty, he got home. I know this because they posted a pic of him in a pitch of grass by the road in the middle of nowhere with barely any lights. I mean, that's one way to know that somebody got home. Just to see a picture of them in the middle of butt-F nowhere. Okay. Now then. Grab the contract. So we need to bring this to B1L, which just happens to be right here. Wow, it's almost like the train happens to be at B1L already. Where is the unloading thing? Oh right, it's right here. Okay, B2S for CFF565. So the back of this train needs to go to B2S, and if I recall correctly, B2S is literally just one track over. I've noticed something but can't figure out, and it's that all the freight trains that pass through my town, why don't they have cabooses anymore? Because cabooses back in the day served two major purposes. One, they were a place, well, okay, multiple major purposes. They were a place for the conductor to do his paperwork. They were a space for the brakeman at the back of the train to look out over the train and make sure that hot boxes weren't happening. And they were a place for the entire train crew to sleep for a night. And cost-wise, those purposes just aren't really around anymore, because the conductor now also works as a fireman, so he's up at the front of the train. He doesn't really need his own space because he needs to be at the front of the train. The hot boxes are far less common because there are better bearings on the wheels now. And there's automation that basically says, hey, your train has a defect, you need to stop it in case that there's something that's gone wrong. So there's defect detection systems. And the hotel on wheels doesn't really matter as much when you're not trying to house 5 people for the night. Because originally, you know, on a train, you'd have to house the engineer, the fireman, the brakeman at the front, the brakeman at the back, and the conductor. Now you can just get a hotel room for both the brakeman and or not the brakeman, the conductor and the engineer. And the hotel room will cost you less on maintenance costs than it will to keep the caboose running, and it's extra moves to keep the caboose on the train. So logistically, it's kind of not a great idea to use anymore, because now you can just put a device on the end of your train that will record all the data you need and send it back to the cab. So cabooses have become obsolete, basically. They are still in use, though, in some cases, because there is a place where cabooses are vital, and that is when your train needs to run backwards for a prolonged period of time. Because if you're running backwards, you need somebody to be on the other end of your train to spot it, and to make sure that you can blow the horn when you go over crossings and whatnot. So there are some railroads that still use cabooses. A great example of this is the Union Line in, I think it's Philadelphia, I want to say? I don't know, it's somewhere in Pennsylvania. The Union Line is a short line railroad, class 3, I want to say, that works a bunch of steel mills. And they only have tiny switching locomotives, but they have really big trains that they handle, so they just string them up in massive strings of 4 switchers. But to save time, they actually still run cabooses on the end of their train, and the cabooses have been fitted with horns and with lights, so that when the back of the train is the quote-unquote front, a conductor sitting on the other side can easily do all that stuff. And I think it's because the route they have to take from their yards to their steel mills is a little jank and has a lot of switches in it, and it would not be worth the time to have to replace the switches. Like, the money would be too expensive, and it's just absolutely not worth the time to actually run your engines around the train each and every time you have to go through one of those switches. So they're also used in Florida. CSX uses them, actually. I don't remember what for. It's like some quarry line, I want to say. But, so yeah, cabooses still have their uses. Just not really on the main line anymore. Undo. Undo. Thonk. Thonk. Handbrake on. Because straight up send that in the stir Discord server, and no one would ever know. He is turned over, lying down on his hands, looking like a hobo with 0 natural landmarks. Not even geoguessers could find him. See, that's where you're wrong. Geoguessers are terrifying, man. In very select situations. Exactly. And in those situations, they are vital. But so it's actually really cool when you want to model a railroad. If you want to have an excuse for a caboose, just make it so you have a branch line. Or maybe so there's like a switchback on the route, but it's like an industrial modern railroad. And there you go. Bam, presto. I think CSX calls them something like shunting platforms nowadays. Okay, 715 and 730 need to go to D1S. Well, this needs to go to A3S. 3S is over... Yes, okay. Donk. 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 Nice. Geoguesses are very terrifying. Hey, hang on, I'm gonna recheck every Still Life video. Oh, what's that angle of the shadow? Portland. Found it. I know every house in Portland that has that wallpaper. You know what, that would actually be really funny. Sending somebody for a GeoGuessr challenge just a picture of Durian on the cat cam right now. And I just get doxxed because of it somehow. That'd be funny. How much people like to pet stray cats is not impossible. I mean, I don't know how to contact the people in Portland, but if I had the time, I'd consider it. See, Durian's not exactly a stray, though. She's a cat that came from a shelter. So, I mean, that means that you could probably trace her somehow with the Wayback Machine, maybe, but... Let's go ahead and open and close the hose there. So it's first to 1S, and then it's to 3S, and then we're done. Undo, undo, undo. Thrower forwards, full steam. I got distracted by my phone. I am a skilled train operator. Okay. 3S should be that track. Yep. Okay. Okay. Now time to back it up. Throw her in reverse. Let her get some more air pressure. Brakes. Get down that. Bonk. And brakes on full. Let's go turn in this real quick. Bink. Wait. What do you mean it's in progress? Did I not put a hand... Oh, I didn't put an handbrake on the one over in the yard. Okay. Weird. Well, guess I forgot something. It's not too hard to fix, though. Hey, Colorado. Welcome to the stream. It's been going alright. I might cut stream short in somewhere between 10 to 30 minutes, though, because I do have to do some work on the 5K sub special. It's coming along nicely, and we might be able to finish it tonight. Alright, let's see here. Boards and plywood. I don't think I want to do that right now. Just... There's a lot of logistical hauls here. What the heck? You know, let's take the steel mill hauls. How about that? Oh my god. Wait. $2,000 for moving a single car 20 feet? Yeah, I'll take it. Are you at 5K subs? Congrats. Thank you, thank you. I've got a very special video lined up for that. We're gonna be making snickerdoodle. She's currently nearing completion. Not quite there, though. We got a little bit of work to do, but that's what we're hoping to do tonight. And hopefully we can get the video out on Monday. That's what I'm planning. Teases on what it's going to be. It's going to be a steam engine. Little 262T. I posted about it on the Discord a couple of times. And I do have a couple of photos that I have sent channel members. Yeah, we're just making a tiny little steam engine. It's going to be great. And she's going to have a little caboose, and she's going to have a couple of boxcars to pull. Now, I'm not going to post the videos of the caboose and the boxcar just yet, but... Okay, so if this is where it is... Gonna be making something special. Can we get a Mr. Beast AI voiceover and talk about derailing a train in a major urban center? That's right, I'm going to go out there, I'm going to learn to be a light rail driver real quick. Hold on. Yes, exactly. You know, we got a tiny little ON30 locomotive DCC sound. I mean, why do you... we got... Actually, I don't even... I have shown the engine last week, didn't I? On that little video talking about the Bachmann Trench engine. I guess I haven't rebuilt it yet in that video, but still. My father and I are going to be repainting the boiler tonight and then adding on some detail parts like a bell and a toolbox. Make the engine extra special. Thing's coming in a little bit hot. I probably shouldn't leave it abandoned and running at full steam. Yeah, no, we'll have a an engine video. Next week we'll probably have a video of repainting a couple of boxcars. Okay, that sounds like I just broke something. Not the end of the world, but can I please link that up? It's really so hard to do. Bro, it was right there. It's actually kind of finicky, isn't it? Air pressure. Caboose. Can you... Okay, good. I was going to be so pissed if it was going too far to one side and it didn't work. Alright. Let's go ahead and sleep. That doesn't look very comfortable if you ask me, but, hey, if it works, it works. Why wasn't it letting me teleport through? That was weird. Yeah, whatever, we're fine. Alright. Contract. This thing was a D1S. This thing would have been an A3S. Yes. Now it needs to go to B7S, and it needs to go to B8S. Okay, that's not too hard. I think... Yeah, that's open down here. We're bleeding air pressure. Sleeping in Derail Valley never looks comfortable. I know, but it looked like that guy was sleeping in the wall for a second there, man. Where's the horn on this thing? Isn't it? Oh, there it is, right? Brake pipe? Is something not linked correctly? What the heck is going on here? What? That broke off? The heck? Did I not do the spinny thing? Is that what happened? Oh, I didn't turn off the handbrakes on it either. That's not good. Well, back it up 2 inches. I hate these couplers some days, and today is one of them. Why can't I grab it? These things can be super annoying, man. They don't want to work to your command. Alright. Now, handbrake off. Should be good to go. Forward. Full send. We'll coast at 30 for a moment here. Got the Mr. Beast audio converter. I'm 3471st in the line. Jesus. I do find it kind of funny that we're using a DH4 for a job a DE2 could easily handle. It's just 5 empty flats and a caboose, man. Might be getting a little bit fast here. What's the speed limit? Is there a sign up ahead somewhere? I think 60 is safe, but phone is bound to die. Alright, Colorado. Have a good one, man. See you around. Thanks for joining. Yeah, 60 is safe. Okay, we're good. Is this a 50-kilometer-an-hour curve? Let's check real quick. Okay, it is a 50-kilometer-an-hour curve. Thank God we didn't derail. Whoa. That was a little spooky. Oh, we're good. We're good. We're safe. And, in fact, we can go ahead and full steam ahead, I think, right? Yeah, we're set to 70 here. Okay. hit 100 in Scotsman and Train Sim World 4 last night. I haven't actually played Train Sim World 4, but I assume that sounds pretty impressive, honestly. Sounds... I have played Dovetail's train thing, and I remember I just blew up the first steam engine I ran, so being able to hit 100 is impressive, I would assume. So congrats. Me out here struggling just to run a single steam engine and immediately blowing it up because I'm an idiot. I'm in uni, so there's my excuse for not donating. And not having a reason to be a member apart from my team, most that I don't ever use. Don't worry, we're going to have more reasons for, to be a channel member soon enough, because I'm actually going to post just like 2 hours of me rambling as videos. Also I'm going to post videos early. So if people really like the modeling series, you'll be able to see the boxcar video early, you'll be able to see the caboose video early, you might even see the 5K sub special early. Basically, for members, I'll be posting videos as I complete them. And for the general public, I'll try and schedule it so there's a video every week. That's the plan, at least. Right, so I think we need right, we need to go left. Wait, no, never mind. Turns out we're coming from the north, and I am a big idiot. We need to go to the right. So we can go to 8S. I'm going to have to clear out this. And then this is 7S. Yeah, we can discard the order. It's probably just going to be a logistical anyways. Pop in the engine, turn off that, presto. But I'm here for the streams because you read my messages and I'm lonely and I need stricter self-discipline imposed on myself, so I finished my homework faster so I can gain back 6 years of my life. Hey, just because you don't, you can't really get into the whole buy things to watch stir videos. Somebody else might be able to, you know? Somebody else who watches the VOD might hear about that I'm going to be posting videos for channel members exclusively. maybe they'll join it. Always gotta advertise to somebody, you know? Alright, so once we clear this switch, we can just hit the brakes. Throw said switch, throw it in reverse. Oh no, you're free to do ads and stuff. I'm just saying I should have muted the stream an hour ago, but I'm currently managing both things. Hey, look, man, multitasking is fun. I do it all the time. So don't worry if you're just watching the stream for entertainment while, doing your homework or something. I used to do that back when I was in school. Speaking of the stream, though, around half an hour ago I did say I was going to last for somewhere between 10 minutes to 30 minutes. And we did just complete a job. So let me trash that, grab my money, pay my fees. Nice. Now let's take a look at what jobs we'll have for next session. Got a freight haul to goods factory in town, something to machine factory, got a second freight haul to goods factory. Got something to food factory, we got a switching job with coal, that's actually pretty good. $2,000 ain't too bad. We've got a steel mill job switching, or 20 grand, sorry, almost 30 grand. 25 grand for that, that's not too bad. Oh, that's nice. Good freight haul. Once again reminding me that I need to put some money in the bank and become a channel member. Also, we can't just end the stream without blowing something up. It's Derail Valley, we need the overture. That's where you're wrong, kiddo. Hold on, let me drop a save. New save. We can totally end the stream without doing anything fancy. It wouldn't be a stir stream without the stress of derailing a train or getting close to derailing one, but it ain't a stir stream, or it can be a stir stream without derailments. Not downplaying your train project, it's interesting, but I still haven't seen the first video fully. That's fine. Not everybody has to watch everything I do, you know? Like, each and every person has their own interests and desires and intrigues and reasons for being on the channel and watching my stuff, you know? But hey, don't worry, the 5K special is going to be good fun if you do want to get into the model series. It's going to be nice, it's going to be big, it's going to be interesting. And hopefully it's going to be something I work on soon. Hold on, where's my phone? Has my dad texted me? No, he has not. Oh well. I think with that, I am going to have to call it here. I do need to get a little bit of food, and I do need to work on stuff for the 5K sub special. So thank you all for joining in today. It has been good fun. We do need to do Derail Valley more often. I like doing this somewhat realistic operations. and I will see you all another time. Cheers, folks.